matter how famous you are, no matter how many people admire you, being black in America is tough.
That we're highlighting a long-time problem of racial profiling and unjust violence against blacks in our country.
Sir, I'll do what I want, all right? I own this right here.
You don't.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Do what master say.
It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate.
Can you recall the first time you were called the N-word?
The earliest memory I remember getting called the N-word was in high school.
I was in middle school.
I was called the N-word in general in middle school.
I'll never forget it. I can give you every detail, or I can give you the synopsis.
I wouldn't necessarily say the N-word, but I've definitely been in a situation where it's very racial.
You know, fans will be fans, and like any sport, they don't see you as people when you walk on that court. For whatever reason, they say whatever they want.
I've been to games in my high school career where people have showed up in like my jersey with like a gorilla outfit on.
I remember my freshman year, my brother was a senior, and we had like a lot of black kids with dreads. And one kid dunked it, and the fans went, "Who's the monkey?" And they started doing that, and I was just like, wow, this is crazy. And obviously they said a lot of other stuff.
One time in middle school, a kid called me the N-word. We were just walking out from gym class, literally. It was kind of weird of why he even called me it, but he pushed me and just called me the N-word, and I was like, whoa. And I just turned around, stuck him right in the jaw.
I remember I was in a Elite Eight game. Ball gets tipped out of my hands, and it goes out of bounds. And the kid tried to sell the call like it was gonna be their ball, even though he knew like he hit it out of bounds. He was like, "I'm locking that up," and then he called me the N-word, and I was like, "What you just say, bro?"
When it's being said by a white person, it's definitely derogatory towards you, and part of you is like, I thought that was over. You know, I thought we were beyond that, but at the same time, you know, you see it, you know, full circle right there. It's not gone anywhere, you know, unfortunately.
I went to a private school, so it was only about 10% of the school was black, maybe. And I wanted to go to a friend's house, but she kind of was just like, you know, if you come to my house, you're gonna have to sleep outside. And I'm like, what? Like, girl, why can't I just kick it with y'all? I think that's when it kind of clicked with me. Like, people might not just like you because of the color of your skin.
To compare an African American to a monkey, I think that's disrespectful, but that's just like the problem with society. There's some people who are raised in racist environments, and it's a part of who they are because of the influences they had in their life.
He said, "You heard me," and said it again, like, looked at me dead in the eyes. And his goal was that, and I didn't even realize, was to make me upset. But that was the first time that somebody like looked me in my eyes and was like, yeah, this is what it is.
How could we all create a more inclusive environment?
I think just the dialogue is important. A lot of times people are afraid to have those discussions, those awkward conversations. So being able to talk about things and discuss things, I think that gives everybody a better perspective, because I don't know how you grew up. Someone else who may not look like us, come from places like us, may not understand what it's like to go through some of the things that we go through.
Doing your homework creates a better environment, and knowing your history creates a better environment for everybody, no matter if you're black, you're white, Chinese, Mexican, no matter what you are.
I think it's very, very important that people that are not black that kind of take a stance and say, you know, I'm with them.
The media, the viral, and all that type stuff is cool, you know what I mean? But it's not really affecting no change. It's just putting more money in media companies' pockets. Like, if we keep talking about stuff that actually matters, maybe we start to see a different culture coming up.
We're fighting for a lot of different causes now, when before it seemed like, you know, no, you can't do that, that's wrong, and that's just it.
But a lot of times when you don't have a discussion, it's just up for interpretation. And I think that's when it becomes a problem.
It seems that we're open as a society to change, to, you know, standing up for those who can't.
And I think we should just respect each other a little bit more. Even if you disagree with something, still show that person respect.
Having that dialogue is important, and that way you're able to, you know, kind of express yourself, air things out that you like, things that you don't like, and then you can kind of get on the same page.
With athletes like myself and others, we just kind of continue to use our voice and express who we are, and just know that it's bigger than the sport that we play.